last minute Christmas savings, it is never too late to start. Thanks for coming to my channel. This is Mira. If you're new, welcome. If you're already healthy, wealthy mogul, welcome again. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support and kindness to my channel. If you like this kind of saving ideas video, please go ahead and put a thumbs up and subscribe. And I really appreciate your time. Let's go and get to it. Number one is creating a budget. Creating a budget is really simple. Creating budget for Christmas and holiday or birthday is extremely important. You can use this video not just only for Christmas, it's just for every other holidays and also for your birthdays too. So I'll tell you what they are. There are 4 categories. Number one is who do you want to give it to? What do you want to give it to? How much money that you're planning to spend for it? And the 4th one is that what is the actual cost? It is pretty simple. You plan for it the whole year and write it down and go and shop and write it down like when you actually finish buying it. I hope that your actual number is under the budget, so actually save your money so you don't end up getting more debt or any debt extra in January coming year. And I'm also doing the no spend January too. If you are up to it, go ahead and come along on my journey and then we can all pay all our debt that you don't ever want to see again in your life. Go ahead and write it down under here, the happy budgeting. So we are gonna be love happy budgeting. Next one is that prioritize and stick to it. So since you already have a budget, you really want to prioritize. Prioritizing is like, for example, you have a 200 people on your list that you really want to give it to, which is admirable and which is awesome. And I'm really grateful for that. You have all of them, which is awesome. I used to have a bunch of people too. And I realized that, because of so much thing that we spend showing our love, buying the gift is not the only way of showing our love and our care. So we can do so many other ways too. So to save the money for your budget, not get it broke in January and next whole year, what we can do is see that who is the priority or the number of people. Or maybe in that priority, if you won't want to reduce the number of people, you can reduce the number of gifts that you are giving. Or you can even reduce the amount of the number or dollar amount that you're gonna spend. It's okay sometimes, writing a note saying that, I really appreciate that you are the best person for me and the inspiration for me. You can do so many things. It means so much to that person. It definitely give an inner peace for yourself, and also it's gonna give an inner peace for your wallet and in your bank account too. Number 3 is check it twice, like Santa Claus, which is like before you buy anything, you want to check it in the house, at the closet, in the pantry, even in the freezer, refrigerator. I mean, everywhere in the whole house, under the bed, in the drawers, in the everything, in the cabinets, everywhere. Check around in the whole house and see what kind of gift that you already have that you can give it to. That's what I'm doing. It's kind of inventory collecting, pantry shopping, you call it anywhere, closet shopping, everywhere. You just shop around the house and to see what can you do that you can give it to the particular person that they might like that you already have. So by doing that, you're already saving tons of money already. And next one is like deals and discounts. Deals and discounts that when you shop and buying things anyway. If you like this kind of video, please go ahead and put a thumbs up. You do algorithm that like to know that you like this kind of content. So that way it will show it to other people who like this kind of saving ideas too. Last minute Christmas savings, it's never too late to start. I think you can hear that my puppy Romeo is sleeping and snoring. He just like to sleep the whole day. He catching up his sleep. So deals and discounts is like you can find it anywhere in the store or online. So one of the deals and discounts I want to talk to you about, for example, Amazon shopping. So when you do that, when you're shopping, like for example, a coffee cup, and a coffee cup is cost you $15, for example, kind of maybe expensive coffee cup, and you really love it, you want to purchase it for 20 days later, before the Christmas, you want to get it, for example. And then, so there's a lot of ways that you can do it. Number one saving ideas is that they sell, some of the merchants are selling like 5% off. Some of the merchants are selling like $2 off. Some of the merchants are selling nothing off, even though they're gonna deliver it on the same time frame that you are needing anyway. So you might as well choose the person who giving you more buck saving, and make sure that you check it out that you can return it if you need it to, or they can give you like free return or that kind of thing. Making sure that you check those things too. And then when you actually, that's the number one way of saving it. Number 2 way is that when you look at it before you check out and they say, if you want a delivery not in hurry, then they give you $1 for the cash reward for that you can buy for the digital. So I usually like those things. I'm not in hurry at all. Whenever I buy things, usually 199.99 is. So I usually take those advantage of it. So $1 off. So give me some dollar off. Then maybe there are times that I might want to watch some shows that I don't want to wait, and I can use those money to watch some shows. But there are, of course, I'm not saying that I never do the expedite shipping. Yes, I did it recently, which is for my son, unicorn. No, not unicorn, uniforms. for my son uniform, which is an urgent need for him. So I really have to go for it. So that kind of thing, it happens in life. Next last minute Christmas saving is creative decorations. You can see my trees, our trees is pretty simple, you must say. So this one is that you see this, like you can see this one, like we're gonna do that. So light up and not light up. So I'm just gonna unlight it for now. So what happened is like I do save money in decorations. Not that bare minimum, it looked like pretty bare bone minimum. The reason, there are a few things. Reason is, one is we moved from St. Louis to Florida and we ended up not taking too many decorations because from the beginning we didn't have too many anyway, decoration wise. So I'm not like super decorative person, I guess say. I kind of pretty simple and plain Jane kind of person. So beginning we didn't have too much anyway from decoration, but we ended up with not too many, less than that. And the second reason is what we happen is that, so this Christmas tree, my son like to play with this. Like we got a few of those in the house that we can buy. You can buy it from Lowe's and like, you know, home stores, decoration, home repair, fixing store. And you can also buy from Dollar Tree. Not this color, the white color. So you can play. What he does is like this. He's just gonna go and do this. He stick it from far away. He just hook it from like, throw at it and he's stick here. So that is one of the way that he is playing with this tree. So that's why we just keep it that the ornament, hide it, put it in the drawers right now, and then we'll put it in, you know, a few days before the Christmas. Decoration is very simple. You know, you can buy thousands of dollars. You can buy huge, big, huge different things. You know, even Christmas tree, we try to keep it practical. Like for example, this tree is like 2-piece. You just like take it out from the box and put it 2-piece, and voila, there's a trees. And the lights are already light up. The lights are already light up. You don't have to like hook it around it, anything. It's just really that. Of course, there are thousands of Christmas tree out there, like so big and so beautiful. I think we like this. This is simple. It doesn't give us any stress, especially to me. It just keep it simple, and it's really good price. Like after the Christmas, it's usually all the Christmas items or holiday items are on discount. That is when we bought this Christmas tree. I think it was like $45 or something. It's not too tall. It's pretty good height, you know. And next one is practical gift. Talking about being practical. Practical gift is like, for example, like I choose to give the practical gift to myself, to my family members. So like practical gift mean like, if for example, I'm gonna use the one example, it's shoes. Shoes is like, because like shoes is like, I think it's very important, you know, because we don't want to hurt our feet. It's very not good, you know, to fix the feet. It's not good. So we usually buy the very good brand name or very good shoes. It doesn't have to be super brand name. It need to be very good shoes. And that, so the good shoes are expensive, as you already know. So I usually buy those shoes for the Christmas or for the birthdays or for different, you know, things, especially birthdays and Christmas, for the shoes like that. So I have this shoes called I have this shoe Skechers that I wear it like for almost 4 years now. And nowadays I work from home, and you know, Enterprise Level Languages is my company name, which is I do translations and language interpretations. So on the online, so you can check it out. And this pretty much like online accepting the orders from like different clients, different hospitals and different legal services and different banking company. Next one is coupon and cashback. Coupon and cashback is really good. One of the examples that I'm gonna use is like Costco. Like for Costco is like kind of like coupon name, but it's not like coupon name. So when you walk into the Costco, it's like Costco is a big giant chain store that they sell lots of foods and some household goods. I know Costco have different countries and they're very popular too. So I would like to hear your thoughts and your experience in Costco. When you walk into the store, do they usually have like a kind of like a big giant card saying that, you know, $79 or $59 gift card for restaurant and worth of $100? So you're pretty much saving $21 or $40, something along that line. So if you see it in your country, please let me know. I would like to know that are they doing the same thing in that country for particular restaurant chains too. So that kind of thing is like not necessarily cashback, but it's just like paying less and getting more food, you know, getting more supply. So I kind of like that idea, but I did it one time before in when I was in different state. And here we haven't done it. We thought we don't see too many restaurants that we like here, in particularly from that gift that they're doing at Costco. And another way you can do the cashback is called Fetch Rewards. Like Fetch Reward is like I will link that right here or on another description for you. So you can scan all the different receipts, either online or at the store, any receipt that you name it. So that way marketer, they got our information, where we shop, when we shop, and what we shop. And then they give us, in return, they give us a 25 points on each different receipt. And then by get it, all the points, and I collect them, and at the end of it, when I got $10, $20, $30, or $50, and I buy the gift card to the store that I like to eat food or buy things that I want to buy. Next last minute Christmas savings idea is this: using the gift card wisely. So we really like, there are a few stores that in Northport in Florida, we don't have too many stores in Florida and where we live. Again, maybe I'm not going too much exploring it, and I decided not to explore too much of it in terms of restaurants. So I ended up cooking a lot in the house. So this is a fast wars. It is a brunch restaurant. You can eat for breakfast, you can eat for brunch. They close at 2 o'clock in the United States. So what happened, like, there's a very fresh fruits, and yes, they are kind of expensive. End of it, relaxing environment, very cool, very rustic, and very farmhouse theme. So we love this restaurant. My son and me love it so much. So what happened is that we bought this gift card, $50, and they give you $10 bonus. They do it only in the holiday season. They don't do it all the time. So buy $50, you got $10. So you're eating it anyway. Instead of paying with credit card and your own cash, you can buy those cards, and you got $10 right away. So they usually write down their name and the restaurant number, I think, in the back of it. And so the particular thing, which important thing, is that right here they say like valid, January 1st, 2024 to like February 28, 2024. So you got like 2 months. So I think I can do 2 months time frame. So I'm definitely gonna take my son and my husband over there using this card, because I ended up buying 2 cards of it. So that way I $20. So I definitely gonna use some of those from this card and 20 of them from here. So we can buy, at least like 2 dishes that we can share it, or maybe 3 dishes, something like that. Be careful though when you do this kind of thing. Pay attention to the date that valid that you can use for the bonus gift card. They usually are very kind of sneaky, that which is that they do it at the Panera. They do it because I was curious at Panera. I went there one time, I look at it, and then they're saying like only 1 month. So I said, no, 1 month is a little bit too fast for me. I don't know that. What if I'm busy and I don't want to go, then maybe my $10 gift card will disappear, So you pay attention to those time frame, valid dates. And then the third way that you can do for the gift card stuff is that, I think I mentioned that to you, and I don't know, a couple of videos ago, that blood donation. So whenever you do blood donation in United States, they do like giveaway stuff, gift card, and plus at the time we also got this one. I don't know if you can see this. It's like a blanket. So a blanket is like, they give a blanket on that day, but they also give the $20 gift card. So you can choose any restaurant or anything that you like. And because I'm a second-time donor at the time, I got extra $10 gift card. My husband got $20 gift card because he was a first-time donor. So like we ended up collecting all the gift card, and we used it at the Panera one time, but we still have I have some left, and my husband hasn't spent it yet. So we can do it another time, a different time at the, I chose at the time Panera. He also got there at the Chipotle too, so we can go to Chipotle too. And next one is a meal planning. Meal planning is extremely important. So because meal planning for weekly is important, meal planning for monthly is important, meal planning for holidays extremely important too. It's nothing different. It is simple. Don't get overwhelmed, because I used to be that person. I freak out, and we have to go to show up different people's houses, and I was like trying to be perfectionist and trying to make it perfect. It's really stressed out. So nowadays what I think is like meal plan. I usually ask my husband and my son, what do you guys like to eat for meal for holiday, for Christmas? And they say they want to eat the pork belly. That is my son said. My husband said he want to eat steak. So I know pork belly and steak combination is definitely way expensive than turkey. I realize that. But the thing is, we're definitely gonna like it more than turkey in terms of the flavor wise. So what I'm gonna do is the meal plan is I write it down what kind of protein we need, what kind of vegetable, what kind of fruits. When you split it into different layers, it's quite simple. So you don't have to freak out about it. You can make it simple. And then I'm gonna go into next ideas because they are kind of like intertwined together. Next idea is that cooking together in the batch cooking. So instead of like cooking like cook the meat first and and peeling the potato, and then after meat is done, I cook the potato. So you're spending too much time on the oven, So it's kind of doesn't help in terms of your energy and your saving mindset, right? So with the energy, saving the time, saving your mental, and saving the money, and saving the electric, all of these combined, what I usually do is I usually prepare them ahead of it and then cook them at the same time. So So you kind of like, you can relax it. You know, when it's cooking, you can relax. You can do some other things. You don't have to freak out and cooking the whole day in the kitchen, you know. You can prepare for it, peel the potato, half of it, get it ready, this dish, and you just, when is it cooking, turn on the heater, you just boom, and you just cook it. And then you usually turn it off the stove first before it's time is ready to take it out. So that way you have the last minute of heat that you can use it. I know it's little, maybe it could be $5. It doesn't matter. It's just saving money. It gives you peace of mind and you're feeling so proud of yourself. Last minute Christmas saving idea is lead you to the next one, which is that one called leftover. People doesn't usually like to eat leftover. Why do I have to eat leftover? Actually, it's not leftover. Actually, it is a delicious buffet. So what I'm gonna do is, like, when I cook the meal planning, I know that I'm not cooking turkey, so I'm gonna be cooking steaks and pork belly. So I know they're expensive, but I'm gonna cook in batch cooking, so I'm gonna make a big amount of cooking. And that as soon as they finish cooking, I'm gonna put away right away before they even leftover. And I save it for another days in January. So they're gonna have a special meals in January, and they're gonna love it because the steak is a pork belly. Who doesn't like them? But I know they have a lot of fats in it, so be careful trying to balance it out, the fat and the vegetables and protein, so that way you're not eating so many fat in it. And when I talk about the leftover, I call it buffet. You can actually doesn't even have to go there that far. What you can do is create a new, different, totally, entirely different meals concept. So what I did is this. I will show you the picture of it. It's not super appealing, so don't try to gross it out or turn it off the TV. Over here, what I'm gonna tell you this. So what I did was that I got the turkeys. I cook it super pretty and super delicious, so everybody enjoyed that on that day on Thanksgiving. And then what I did is, as soon as I finished eating, everybody finished eating, I start peeling all the turkey into a different 4 different piles. Number 1 pile, like what I make is just a bone itself. I'm gonna make a soup out of it. Already have flavors on it. So I put all the different types of vegetable, any vegetable that you have. It doesn't have to be special vegetable. I might have a celery, I might have a spinach, and I put the celery, I cook it with the soup, and at the beginning, at the end of it, I put a little bit of spinach on the top of it. And the people drink a soup out of it with a little bit of rice, a little bit of noodles. It's like super delicious. If you like it, you can even put the different types of beans. It's like super protein and super delicious. Yum. And I also make the dark meat, and I have a white meat, and I have the dark meat and white meat mix. So, and I also peel out the skin to make a crispy skin out of it. So when you have the soup, you have the crispy skin and the little extra bags, you put it in a Ziploc side on the side. To do the crispy skin, it's really simple. You just put the skin in the top of the stove or even in the oven, one or the other, whatever is easier for you, whatever save you money. In terms of, like, if you're already cooking the stove, then you just might as well put it on the side, you know, one or the other. When you put it there, the skin is already crispy. You put on the top of the soup. It's really, really delicious. Everybody loves the crispy skin. Next one is the dark meat. What I did was, like, I cooked with the Burmese spicy chicken. It is not chicken, so it's a turkey. So I substitute, instead of chicken, since I already have a dark meat turkey, I put a turkey instead of chicken. So I make everything exactly the same except the meat different. And I feed my whole family, and they're like super hungry. They look at it, it looks super pretty. They're like, I love it. And they say, what is it? I say, it's a spicy chicken. Actually, they ate it, and of course, I will never harm my family. But my point is, like, sometimes it's just our mind is cycle. You know, our minds like need to be tricked, because we think like, oh, it's leftover turkey, gross, I don't want to eat it. Or you can create an entirely different dish, Burmese spicy chicken with potato, and that sounds better. And so, you know, we all enjoy that. Obviously, they all know it now. And a few days later, I told them that it was a turkey, it's not a chicken. And then the next dish is that I sear the white meat turkey just on the stove top, and I just put it like a vegetable salad on this dish and eat with a little bit of rice. And it's so delicious. It doesn't have any added cholesterol, anything at all. And next one is that I make the white meat and dark meat mix one. Remember the one on the back? I make a sandwich out of it. So I put the bread and put a little bit of lettuce or tomato, whatever I have. I mix them together and put a little bit of eggs in it. Voila, expensive looking sandwich. And there are 2 last things I want to mention it to you. One is, you can see the Christmas light. If I was telling you, I usually turn it off at nighttime, and I don't turn it on the whole day. I usually turn it on when my son is here, when he want to look at it. Other than that, I just turn it off, because it saves money. I already know this is gonna light up. It look pretty. I know it, so I don't have to remind myself that to spend more money here. And I don't know if you can see outside here, there's between the trees, you see the candle, like candy cane thing decorations out there. So candy cane decoration, we got it from Home Depot, and it is a store that they sell all the household stuff, you know, all the woods and stuff that you can paint and stuff like that. So we got that one from there, and we don't usually turn it on there during the day. During the night, we don't usually turn it on either. We usually turn it on a few times, you know, whenever we want to see it here and there, we just turn it on. So I know it's kind of strange. Maybe you think we're weird. Maybe we are. I don't know. You tell me. So anyway, sometimes I think it's just hilarious, like the way I do things, like, you know, make a joke out of myself. So anyway, so that's one other thing. So one time, so it's funny. So I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that what happens is this. So I always turn off the light. I always turn off everything. So that's kind of my son used to it. So he always turn off things in the house. So one day in St. Louis, our best friend and neighbor. So I feel really, really like some things happen, you know, sometimes things happen, you didn't plan for it. So what happened is like, they have a lights on or something, and the Christmas light is so pretty, you know. I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. And then my son was like quite, you know, obviously 2 years younger than now. So maybe 5 years old. I don't know, 5.5 years old. And then he saw the lights on. He said, why you not turn it off? So I was like, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, I don't know what to say. I was like, what? I don't want my friend to be upset with me, you know. I was like, what? And then I think my friend heard it, and then she thought it's so sweet that he said that. I was like, oh my God. You know, I'm like, oh my God. I said, see that, it's okay. People can do that if they want to, you know. It's not mommy. Mommy is not everybody, you know. So anyway, sometimes I'm glad that my friend didn't take it wrong way. You know, she think my son is super cute and super kind and super smart, which is he is true. But in terms of like, I don't want people to get upset, you know, because we do things differently, you know. And the last one leaded to this one, kind of, we do things differently here. It's nothing wrong with it, you know. You can do so many different things, you know. As long as it floats your boat, that's all matters, you know. So this is what it is, like this. So this is one of the gifts. I think you see a lot of things under the floor and on the side over there. Those are the gift for my husband and my son and my dog from us, you know, from me and my husband. Santa Claus gifts are not here yet. It will come when the Santa Claus come. So this is that. So I use the wrapping paper, the brown paper. Sounds boring, isn't it? No, it's not boring. It's so beautiful. It's simple. It's earthy. It's so peaceful. So what I do is that, you know, you can write different things. It's so obvious, you know, you can write so many different colors that you have, crayon color, marker, anything. You can write so many design. You can be an artist. You can draw things, give it to a nice gift. People are gonna love it. So you don't have to go out all the way to buy so much fancy gift wrapping, because I love wrapping paper and I hate to throw them away. This is what I did in the past. People throw away, people open it up, all the things, and I'll just grab them and save them for next year. And then that's when I used to do it. And I feel like, and then they're hard to put them back, you know, because they got become wrinkled and crunchy and everything. So this, I love it. Match with the skin tone. So I bought this rolling paper from the Lowe's or Home Depot, and they're pretty quite better price in terms of paper volume wise. They're very beautiful wrapping paper. I'm not saying I never use the wrapping paper. I do use that. I have a few wrapping paper in the house that I got it from St. Louis, and we moved over here with that. And I do that for maybe some of the friends that maybe they might not understand the way I operate here. So some of them I do that, and some of them I use this, you know, and I'm gonna put it from who to who, and love, lots of little heart, a little smile, a little star. It works, you know. So all I'm saying is like, we can be different. We can be weird. It's okay. As long as we have a good heart in it. As long as we have a good wishes. As long as we have a good thoughts in it. That's all matters. Christmas doesn't have to be stressful. It used to be so stressful. You have no idea in the past, whenever I go to two people's houses to visit for a holiday, I had to bring dishes because I don't really know what they're actually gonna like, or what should I bring to impress them. Again, we are human. We like to impress other people. the most person that you have to impress is yourself. You really have to take care of yourself, and you need to be happy or whatever decision that you make. You don't have to listen to everything I just said. You throw it all, everything. That is totally fine. As long as you are happy, you're watching me for entertainment, that is cool. One crazy person over here talking about saving money, that is totally fine. I have no, it doesn't hurt my feeling. You know, as long as you and me are friends, that's all matters. Because how you operate your life is your choice. How I operate my life is my choice. Because we all have a different reason, different goals in our lifetime. You have a different goals right now. Maybe I have a different goals. It doesn't matter. So because somebody is doing something, we have to do it. That's not totally true. Because I'm using the brown paper, it doesn't mean you have to go and buy brown paper right now. You already have, you can use a newspaper. You can use anything you have. You know, you can use paper that you already have the last year. Use it all. If someone giving you a free wrapping paper from garage sale, they say, I don't want to give it to you. Take it and use it. It's so pretty. So all I'm saying is like, we humans like to compare us to others, even internet, people, social media, in person. Anyway, we got stressed out for nothing. Trust me, I got stressed out a lot all the time. But when we actually get to it, when you actually put the dust into settle and try to figure out, you know what, this is who we are. It's okay. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next video. If you haven't subscribed yet, go and subscribe. And you know, even if you don't subscribe, that's totally fine. You being my friend is more matter than subscribing. You being my friend is more matter than, I'm glad to know that if you tell me that even though you don't subscribe, if you tell me that you have saved some money because I inspire you some little things. It could be that you make your emergency fund, you know, complete it. It could be you have paid all your student loans. It could be you have never get into credit card debt again. That is all I wanted it from this channel. I don't want nothing else. I just want you to have a great debt-free life. That's what I'm trying to do. Because debt is nothing good about it. Debt is painful. Debt is torturesome. Debt is stress. We don't like that, you know. It is that I make a mistake that, you know, if I didn't have a student loan, I would not have a mortgage debt. You know, I might have paid a lot more than already. And, you know, again, we choose to live in Florida. Yes, that's why we have a little bit more bigger in mortgage, because in certain way we was almost paying off. But you know what? We choose whatever is bigger battle. We have to choose less battle to make our inner peace and our long live living. So long live living, friends, and healthy, wealthy moguls. I'll see you next video.